And there's one thing I love more than getting my pitch over the plate. And that is getting over this plate in Casa Ole. It's like a fiesta in Casa Ole. Casa Ole, fresh today, every day. Get a free child's play, put your sticker stuff from any Astros game. Casa Ole, fresh today, ole, every day. Casa Ole,
ole. I'm starting the episode alone in the car, about to drive off a cliff, like filming Louise, but I killed Louise, I'm a murderer. I'm heading to the Astro game, and I'm in traffic, and I'm waiting on James. So, yeah, this is your worst case scenario for you. I'm in traffic. The audio is terrible. I'm by myself. Yeah, things couldn't be worse, could they? The Astros aren't playing great. Yeah, I think we're gonna go doomsday. I think it's time to honestly sell the team. Let's move to Tennessee with the Titans and the Oilers. I'm gonna be Randy Quaid from Major League and from the movie Independence Day. Just be a crazy psychopathic conspiracy doomsday prepper. Oh, is he here?
Oh, hello.
I'm already recording for extra content, so don't yell any slurs like we always do. We usually warm up by yelling slurs before we start. So
it just gets the nerves out. If you do it once, then it's less likely to happen on accident.
Let me see here. I can't. This didn't hook up. There we go. Bluetooth. All right. So yeah, I was just telling our listener, shout out to Craig, our one listener.
Yep.
That it's time to just sell the franchise. It's time to panic. It's time to just move to Tennessee, turn the Minute Maid into a parking lot.
Yeah, no, it just needs to be overflow parking for Irma's. That's all Minute Maid Park is good for now.
Yeah, you know that these parking czars are charging like $40 to park like 2 blocks away. I'm furious about this. $40.
I've only ever, I'm not only ever. It's been a very long time since I have driven down there. I'll take the light rail like every time.
Well, now it's a heavy rail. No longer a light rail. It's a heavy rail. And yeah,
good for them.
Boxcar hobos are running around. But yeah, inflation's happening. The Astros are bad. We haven't done an episode in a while. Things aren't great.
Things are no, and I think there's a direct line between us not doing a show and them and the Astros actively crapping the bed.
No, actually, that's not true. There's a direct correlation to them doing this every year.
It literally
is the exact same thing. Literally the exact same thing every year. Lose to bad teams early on. Yeah, I want to panic because it's more fun. This year, since we've been winning so much, I'm more into the whole story. The rising action, the climax, the falling action, the whole plot.
Yeah, you can't like how I guess I don't know. Would it be fun to go 162-0?
That'd be sick. Yeah, that'd be sick because you'd have bragging. It'd be fun to honestly, you need parity. You need to be tense. You need to be scared. You got to be bad, and you gotta get punched in the face and come back and go train in Russia and take steroids and then beat communism. So that's what you do.
That's true. It is Rocky 8. I was going to say Rocky 5. Then I remembered there is a Rocky 5. Yeah, no, it's not ideal. I like all the Rangers fans today who haven't said a word to me in 6 years or 7 years that now today we're more than happy to pop in with a, did you watch the games? Did you watch the games this weekend? Like, yeah, congratulations. You won a series in Houston for the first time since Trump was president. Good job.
Let them have their fun. Let them have their fun. And on that note, I would like to. I'm going to go ahead and put a green light on Marcus Simeon's head. He's got to be murdered. I mean, I don't know what I'm supposed to say. Allegedly, this is a I'm not a real murderer. Please don't murder him. I make sure I don't want, because I know a lot of our loyal dogs will grab the gats and go straight to find some victims. But yeah, I've had enough of him.
Yeah,
I'm tired of us getting killed by the same guys that always kill us. And no matter what team they're on, if there's a guy that's a pest, they're going to continue to be a pest.
Randy Arozarena is absolutely going to take the Astros deep at like 3 times this coming weekend when we have Tampa Bay.
Yeah, well, it's turned into a little gauntlet with the Rangers. I'm gonna say it. And you called it in the beginning of the year. They are. This is a different Rangers team. They are good. They're still not in the same class, but they are good. Yeah, we get the Blue Jays and Rays. That's pretty tough.
Oh, and the Braves in between.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah, no, I mean, I think it could get. We're about to see what people are made of, because it's been a long time since we've been in this position where it wasn't just supreme confidence in a nightly win, where you got actively pissed off if the Astros didn't win, because that's not what they're supposed to do. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out about this fan base real quick if the Astros go, 2-8 over the next 10 games.
Oh, the fan base is bad. You know that. That's the thing. That's the one thing that's bummed me out about this incredible run, is that the fan base has gotten so much worse and so much whinier, and they already were whiny. Yeah. So I almost the part of me that was pumped when Trump was winning those debates, that small part of me wants to see them just absolutely panic.
Yeah.
Just for a bit. I mean, it's going to be fine. It's ALCS. We're winning the pennant. We are going to win the World Series. But my other take is that, hey, this is not something's off. Maybe they do have one of those World Series hangovers. They are kind of lollygagging around. Pitchers don't have their velocity. They're missing their spots. Bats are a little weird. Yordan Alvarez is a god, and that's about it.
Yeah, Jose Abreu is not doing Jose Abreu things like that, and that's with the bat and the glove. Like, he has 2 extra base hits, in what, 16 games.
Are you worried about that?
I'm not worried.
I'm not worried about that. He didn't get a hit in April, like 2 years ago, and hit 36 home runs.
That's okay. That's fair. I forgot about that. That is very fair.
And he has that force. Once he gets locked in and gets that first Crawford box home run, it's a wrap. Yeah,
he's gonna lock in.
Michael Brantley coming back. We have a super team still that hasn't even. Yeah, we're missing like 3. Yeah, we are champions of the world. McCullers hasn't gone. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, no,
but it's not going to be bad though.
I mean, and I think, I don't know if I said it on the, who was it RP3 when I was talking to the game in Lafayette, that don't be surprised.
Yeah, I'm still bad. I'm still back on.
Don't be surprised if the Astros kind of hover around 500 or a little bit below until they start getting people back. Because that's just that Brantley and Altuve. I mean,
that's really all you have to.
Brantley and Altuve are 2 high contact hitters that are driving runs, and you just don't have those guys right now. And someone forgot to tell Chas McCormick to take Claritin or whatever. That's cool. Good job, medical staff. Like, I don't know. It's just weird. He is wearing an eye patch. So yeah, it's weird.
All right, and we're gonna be. The panic is fun, but ultimately, this is your podcast for the real and rational take, where you can come to just take a deep breath and settle the fuck down. Yeah, I would, and I also would like to make a personal apology to Dubon. You're not that weird French guy. I apologize. You have earned my respect. My bad on that one.
Yeah, I made a Dubon joke last night. Maldonado Dubon joke is like it's like from an ancient language that translates into Osmus and Everett, and that was unnecessary. Ooh. Dubon slander.
I was calling him Don't Bon in a French and doing a ho French accent. So I was like, oh, Don't Bon, no ho, les des compétents. Yeah, that thing, whatever, Moulin Rouge or whatever. But yeah, my bad on that. So respect to him. Shout out to H-Town legend Corey Julks in the building. We love this. The productivity from these guys means we become even a more super and deep team going. As the season goes on. Pretty tight. Yeah. Pretty sick.
It's really cool to be a 27-year-old rookie, and I know he got drafted out of college, so his pro career got started a little bit late. But shout out to Jolks for. It's not like he was like. It's not like he sucked and just had like a miracle. He's getting a token call up. Like no, he earned his spot here. I'm afraid when Brantley comes,
you gotta love that with this roster, winning a roster spot is sick.
That's so cool.
Unless you're our seventh catcher that they've added. We have 7 backup catchers and none of them can hit. That's pretty cool.
I do think that Jolks is gonna head back down 59 when Brantley gets activated, whenever that may be.
100%. Unless we want to do one of the catcher things, which I don't believe we want to do that.
No, we need more catchers.
I actually would like more catchers.
Just the first team to field a 26-man roster of catchers.
That'd be terrible. The worst news ever. I'm trying to think of that little legitimate concerns.
The bullpen isn't driving me crazy right now. As in a turning me on kind of way. Like that's not, the bullpen's not my favorite. It's like,
yeah, but they got time to throw it up. Yeah, Brayu made some mistakes and got hit a couple times. Stanek has looked pretty good overall.
Yeah, Presley hasn't pitched in a week. I want to say tomorrow. His last appearance was last Tuesday.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't give up a run for like 2 years. Didn't blow it. I mean, so that one blown save, like he can, and the whole bullpen honestly can kind of just ease their way into the season. It's not fun to watch right now, but the whole team has earned the right to be hung over for a bit.
Yeah, for sure. What were you saying? You mentioned a name, and I was about to agree with you, and then I forgot what name you were mentioning.
Luis Garcia, if that's his name. I don't even know if that's his name. I think it's his name.
That's his name. I think the pitch clock is messing with him.
Do you think that not being able to do his super rockabye baby thing?
I think he has to hurry up, and he is all about that routine. And as long as he starts his windup, he's in time. He'll be okay. It's just the mental aspect of like I've got to hurry here. I think he's just missing spots, and he's having a hard time adjusting to being timed. I mean, if you've spent your entire career developing that windup, and then all of a sudden, after it's your 4th year in the league, the rules change and you've got to go quicker. I can see how it would take you a few starts to get used to that.
For sure. I mean, I do think it is an overall good. I think it's a good thing. I'm still gonna hold out judgment on that. I do like the quicker pace. Both, yeah, it kind of sucks to adjust to it, but it sucks for the batter too. I mean, even Framber last night, as good as he was, he wasn't. You can't step off. You can't go walk. You can't pace. That's the kind of annoying stuff. That you can't have meetings. You can't. Let's maybe do the clock, but let's be allowed to get your composure every once in a while. I mean, let's not completely go all 100 all in on the rule change. It's kind of ease into it. I don't know. That's my one gripe with it. But overall, I'm pretty pumped on it.
It is nice having games not last for 4.5 hours. Like I do like that. No, I just think it's an adjustment period for everybody, and that's just how it's going to be, and it's going to take some guys longer than others, and which is whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, everything's fine. Yeah. We've played 10%. There's 90% of the season left to play.
That is true. This is about when we have our first we have our first non-freak out episode every year, or at least the last few years. Yeah, I mean, honestly, they could play as bad as they want all year long. If they get that last play-in wild card spot, the American League is fucked.
It's over.
They honestly can play. They can be 500 the entire year. If they get in the postseason, it will be a wrap. So that's not going to happen. But that is, I mean, So I mean, yeah, and I think in the American League, it'd be very tough for them. It'd have to be a monumental collapse to not get one of those playoff spots.
It's last week on RP3's show, he asked me at what point do Astros fans have the right to panic? Like at what point in the season? And I said Memorial Day. Like if everything's going the way that it's gone the last 2.5 weeks, if it's Memorial Day and that's still happening, then you can panic. But you can't really panic before Memorial Day.
When is Memorial Day? I don't really respect the troops, so I don't really know. I don't really know when that. I don't know when that is.
That is the last Monday in May.
Okay, I would see. I'd go All-Star break. I mean the Phillies. Even then, it's not time to panic.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But yeah, no, that's good. Memorial Day is good. I'd say Independence Day more likely.
Yeah, I mean, at that point,
I'm Randy Quaid, and I'm a doomsday prepper. I'm about to fly into an alien spaceship because I'm drunk.
At that point, when it's July, then you've started evaluating trade targets. You've started thinking about, how do you get over whatever it is that you're dealing with, keeping in mind that the Phillies were hot garbage at the All-Star break and put it together, snuck in, and look what happened.
The Braves won a World Series doing something. They were garbage the entire year.
Yeah, they got Bryce Harper back.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. No, yeah, it will be fine, but it's still I don't know. It's a little disconcerting, but honestly, you playing in frigid temperatures in Minnesota. Honestly, we say this every year. Blow up that entire city. I mean, that outdoor stadium is an absolute circus. Playing 60-degree games in baseball season.
Yeah, nuts. Yeah.
So there's that, and then that was a frustrating. That was the most frustrated I've been at that series for sure.
I mean, yeah, when you can tell, like, if anyone makes contact and it's 46 degrees outside, that it feels like their arms are going to break in half from their hands down to their elbows, like split, like you're breaking the wishbone on a turkey, like that. That's
they bring in Jack Frost at middle relief, and he comes out there and he's just nipping everybody's noses and throwing a new term for the year, throwing a very cold sweeper. What's your take on the term sweeper? I don't like it whatsoever.
I don't like it. I like it better than I like slutter, which I've seen a few times this season already.
That's much more. Yeah, that's against God. That one.
Yeah, no, that's an actual sin. Like it is preached against sluttery.
Yeah, sweeper. Yeah, sweeper makes me think of a goalkeeper for some reason, and then it makes me think of minesweeper, just trying to find numbers. I still don't know how the rules to that game, and I don't know how I won sometimes. I still don't know how that worked. If it was Sudoku or I don't. I would just pray to God I didn't get a mine. I had no strategy, no idea what the numbers meant. Still don't know what the numbers meant.
I every now and then in moments of extreme boredom, I will play a little bit of Minesweeper, and I get so mad every time I lose, which doesn't make sense. Yeah, you can teach me another day. Yeah, when I get bored, I'll play Carmen Sandiego, and yeah, she's very tough to catch, regardless of how easy the questions are. That game, Montevideo. She's always in Montevideo, Uruguay, and it's like, all right. But anyway, so shout to old games. Comoros. Just a few more minutes here. I'm almost to my location. Yeah, I'm going to the game tonight. I'm going to. I don't know. It's the Blue Jays. I don't really have any ill will towards them. So. Is Springer hurt or is Springer healthy? I don't know, but if I had needed to put money on it, it would be that he's banged up. He ran into the wall too hard at some point at home. Not even in a game. I saw a highlight with him, so I don't know, but yeah, we'll see. Good to see. Go ahead. I want the Blue Jays to put together a season and knock off the Yankees. Like it would. I'm with you. I don't have any ill will towards the Blue Jays. That's a good team. I like their colors. It's cool that they play. Their colors rule. Isn't it funny how it's like that though? Like they are an enemy. They're a team that a formidable opponent that you might have to face going down the stretch. And it's like, no, we like these guys.
for
Yeah,
whatever
they're
reason.
fine.
And then somebody else, you're like, yeah, I'm indifferent on the Rays, other than their garbage ballpark, and they're very good. Again, somehow, I shout out to the Rays for what they've done. I'm coming around. I might start respecting them. Honestly, they've been
They
on quite the
deserve it.
run. They're good.
Yeah, they are.
They
They are
have been.
very good.
Even they can't beat us in the postseason. That's tight, but well, except for the cheap year. But yeah, so I might respect them soon. So they're gonna move on to my respect list. But yeah,
that's it for AL teams for me. And there's a difference between respect and like, it'd be nice if you had a good season. Like the Orioles, I don't necessarily respect them.
Not
I
ready
think,
yet.
but they're not ready yet. But I hope they do well. But I'm not scared of the Orioles. Like I don't. It's not a lack of respect. It's just a hey, you're not
a lack of respect. They don't. Yeah, it is kind of a lack of respect. It's not disrespectful, but it's a lack of respect. No, come on.
Yeah,
And I honestly, with the Rays, even I'm like, if you stack, we gotta play the Rays. I'm like, okay. I don't, even with that great start, I'm like, that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, the Rays had the same schedule that the Astros had. They just came out full strength and ready to go, whereas the Astros 100% did not. Like I was looking at who the Rays were playing, and I'm like, there's no reason that a full strength Astros team that's clicking can't start out 13-0. Like the just Twins, White Sox, Twins, Pirates, Tigers. Like there's, I don't know, the whole first. It's dumb, so dumb, but it's fine.
It is. And I have honestly, and I wouldn't have numbers to back up what I was going to say anyway, even if I wasn't driving. But I'm going to use driving as an excuse. And just thinking back to this iteration of the Astros team, they don't have big swings. They're just always good, but they don't really have a lot of big giant streaks. It's off the top of my head, right? They just win almost all the time.
They'll just win.
I don't remember them ripping off 25 or anything.
Yeah,
am I crazy?
That's true. They had
the old church Astros used to do that. They'd lose 20 in a row, then they'd win 50 in a row. To infuriate you. They'd one game away from being eliminated, then they'd win out to make the playoffs. I mean, just the most infuriating possible. But yeah, I just feel like the Astros don't swing one way or the other.
There was a 12-game winning streak fairly recently, I think. And I don't know if it was last season or if it was the year before. But there's been a 12-gamer in recent memory.
All right. That's good.
But yeah, no, they just sort of win 4 out of 6 games. Like they're going to lose 2 out of 6, and then you look up and they're 108 and 54.
Yeah, exactly. This is. Yeah, things are good. Yeah, never mind. Things are not bad. The panic is. I'm going to end the panic right now.
It's fine. If you're rational, you'll chill out.
Which nobody is. There's like 3 of us. And, nobody is very rational.
Far more irrational about Leeds United right now, for sure.
Oh yeah, you should be. It's getting a little dicey there, huh?
I don't
really want to talk about the match. I don't want to talk about my last match. That was about as mad as I've been watching a football match as I've been in a long time.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, that's soccer. We're mad at Leeds. I'm trying to think what else. What are the other things that we avoid talking about without? I don't know. I'm almost to the place. So I'm trying to think.
Religion.
I have a whole sheet of stuff I've been writing down for when we actually recorded. So it sucks that I actually prepare for once, and I'm just like driving and I out the window completely.
We can do a redo episode. We can do a bonus episode later in the week.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. The listener, Craig deserves
it. He does. He absolutely does. I'm on the verge of just calling him and talking to him about the Astros. Just like, hey, what do you want to talk about?
Yeah, no, that's the only thing. I'm fine. Yeah, not living up to my responsibilities, but I feel bad. People have been with us for a few years, and they're just like they just want to hear us talk for 45 minutes to an hour, and we're like, no, we can't. When you're down for the count, I'm up and going, and when I'm down for the count, it's one of those. It's yin and yang. You can't have it's
Yeah, no, it's sugar and spice for sure. It just the yearly subscription to hit the bank account, and I'm like, oh, that's right, we have been doing this for a while. So this is we are officially in year 8 of Lima Time.
Yeah, every time they say that, I don't believe it, even though I know it's true. It doesn't add up. But Yeah, all I know is the Astros have never been better over this iteration since we started. So I would like a World Series ring.
Oh, I want another one. Like you want another
I
ring,
feel
or
like we
you?
should extend one. They're giving them to all the friends. Like we are part responsible.
Yeah, no, that's true. I'm not gonna lie. In 2017, thought there was a chance I'd get one.
I kind of did too. That would have, yeah. I didn't have any of my hopes up or anything, but yeah, I was like, there was like, yeah, it was just, it was just like on the ground floor enough to possibly get that. That would have ruled, but nope, we didn't. I had to buy mine from some Hispanic guy in a parking lot.
And we're still waiting on the sacks of money from Bravado Spice. We're waiting on our rings. We're waiting on everything.
Yeah, Bravado Spice is already like a global conglomerate with a building, with a high-rise top floor, the villainous type office. Yeah, they're way past us.
Yeah. No, they used us. They used us. We were the pole on their pole vault journey.
I'm gonna set up a fake sponsorship and get them say that they support the trans people and get all the people boycotting and the Bud Lighters as well.
I'm gonna create a rival hot sauce company called Cowardice Spice, that has like a milk flavor. It's just the most.
It's terrible.
The most not spicy. It's white jasmine rice hot sauce.
Yeah, it's we should and also steal all of their. No, we don't need to steal their intellectual property if we're going to be bad at sauces. Yeah, we should do that. We're going to start. This is the time we're going to be spiteful, and all our enemies will rue the day.
The day will be rude for sure. It'll be on people's calendars.
We're no longer nice. It's time we're biting back. So
yep.
Yeah, we're gonna know more better episode when I'm not driving, and I didn't yell at any other drivers while doing this. I deserve credit for that.
Impressive.
That's it. Ghost Roads. I don't have anything else. We don't have any hashtags. That's it. We'll see you guys down the pipe or something.
Later in the week, possibly, maybe.
We have no promises. No promises. We're gonna try. All right, man.
All right, see you.
I'll see you later on.
All right.
But it's one thing I love more than getting my pitch over the plate. And that is getting over this plate in Casa Ole. It's like a fiesta in Casa Ole. Casa Ole, fresh today, every day. Get a free child's play. We use ticket stub from any Astros game. Casa Ole.